to the Amazing Them channel. I am Brother T-Roy. Today, we're going to get into some Ron White. This one is called 14-Foot Grizzly Bear. Yeah, Ron is a funny guy, and his stories be way off to the side sometimes. So let's just jump right in and see what Ron got to say about this 14-foot grizzly.
So I was in Alaska last year. I heard the most amazing story I've ever heard. This guy in Alaska last year kills the biggest grizzly bear ever killed in the history of killing grizzly bears. Pretty big deal. This bear, when it stood on its hind legs, was 14 foot tall. 2 foot 3 inches bigger than any bear ever seen by man. To put the scale of this bear into perspective, I mean, I'm 6'2". That's 2 of me and then more. I worked out the math before the show. To put the scale of this bear into perspective, a 14-foot tall grizzly bear could walk up to the average single-story house and look over the top of it. If your pool was bigger, I would take a bath. I've decided to eat your pig. Or whatever a giant bear might say to himself, were he looking over the top of your house and you had a small pool and a pig. He was killed by a forest ranger who was just out in the forest, rangering. And what wanders into the clearing but a 14-foot tall bear? It's hibernation season. The bear's got to eat. It's got to go to sleep. He decides to eat the forest ranger. This guy pulls out a 7mm Magnum pistol, shoots this bear 7 times. Bear keeps coming. This guy has the presence of mind, folks, while backing up to reload this pistol, shoots the bear 7 more times and kills it. I would have just curled up into a little ball and prayed the bear just wanted to fuck me. I'd have been going, I hope I give a good blowjob because we're about to find out right now. And then, as if that's not enough, they examine the bear, and in its massive breastbone, they find 5 slugs from a .38 caliber pistol, and then inside the bear, they find the gun and the guy that shot it.
Hooray for the bear.
He was a missing hiker. He's not missing now. Folks, if you ever wander into grizzly territory with a .38 caliber pistol to protect yourself with, do me a big personal favor and take just a few minutes with a big metal file and file the front side of that pistol completely off so you don't chip a tooth while you're shoving it in your mouth. Because you might as well have brought a can of off. Not even deep woods off, regular fucking off. Which is what they should have called deep woods off. If they'd have called it fuck off, I'd have bought 3 cases the first day. Get the fuck off me, you little... What wanders through your mind when you realize your last line of defense against grizzly bear attacks doesn't work? There's nothing you can do. You can't outrun this bear. You can't outclimb this bear. The only recourse you could possibly have at this point is to shit your pants to make yourself taste bad. And pray the bear licks his food before he eats it. Oh, that's flat nasty. And then they call it a crazed man-eating bear. Well, why don't we just call it a bear? The old bear too, man. He was 37 years old. That's old for a bear. He's like me, man. He's stove up. He ain't fast like he was when he was young. Still got to eat. He looks down one path, sees a deer running 35 miles an hour. Fuck.
Those days are gone.
Looks down this path, sees some Nimrod listening to Fleetwood Mac on an iPod. I wonder how fast that thing can go. Boy, that guy gave such a good blowjob, I'm sorry I ate him now.
Wow, Ron is a complete fool, man. He's a fool. But it bugs me out that humans are always going and building houses and just being places where animals' habitats are, because animals' habitats are shrinking like heck because humans are just moving everywhere. And people like out here in California be all complaining about the mountain lions and all that kind of stuff. Well, you move where the mountain lion lives. Humans push mountain lions to this one section, and now you guys are moving over there and you worry about why your Pomeranian just got snatched up by a mountain lion because you move where the mountain lion is. When it's animals versus humans, I always root for the animals to kick the humans' ass. Because humans are so arrogant about stuff and they think they are the ones to have privilege over everything. And if so-called God gave you like dominion over all the animals and everything, humans ain't doing a really good job of, you know, preserving and doing. People do things out of greed. So I would have root for the grizzly bear anyway. Even though he got shot like 14 times by the ranger, I was still rooting for the grizzly bear. But Ron's stories are like, I knew he would go like in some crazy stuff about what was going on with this grizzly, but I like Ron's comedy. I like his style, pace, him standing up there with his little drink and just spouting off his crazy, well, not crazy, his wild observations on little stuff. Like he wanted to go down on the damn bear at one point when he sat in there. That's just crazy talk. But it was a good routine. It was fun. I hope you guys liked it. I enjoyed it. Come back and see me on Amazing Them channel. Remember, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and request. And I will see you next time on Amazing Them. Take care.
You were put here to protect